Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? It's tamsyfae if you're new here, and if you are new here and you want to join the list, just write join with your question. I'm doing a little hump day love reading. If you want a love reading, you just write join love reading with your zodiac sign. If that is something you want, we can ask any question you like. Yeah, I do have a legal disclaimer in the description down below if you want to check that out as well. Hopefully I can make it through the whole 2 hours. I do have a bit of a cold or something going on, so hopefully I can survive this without coughing too much, but sorry if I do. But I know I missed a lot of days already and I want to be here with you guys, so I'm here. So I'm going to switch the screens so you can get with the cards, and hopefully everyone is well out there too. There we go. Hi Evelyn. Hi Victoria. Hi Musical Beer. How are you? Hi Dr. Fizza. Hi Sama. Amira. How's everyone? Dottie, how are you? Dottie, is Paul physically attracted to me? Ooh. Is Paul physically attracted to Dottie? Let's see. The Six of Cups, I would say yes. I feel like you've always been attracted to you. That's what I got, Dottie. Oh, thank you, Victoria. Me too. Amira, will having a intercourse with this male O be good and pleasing? Okay. Well, Amira, having intercourse with this male O be good and pleasing. Let's see. Ooh. The Eight of Swords. Huh. For the Eight of Swords, it does represent peace and that sort of thing, but also represents feeling trapped and smothered, but that could be a good thing when it comes to intimacy. Maybe it's about giving you a lot more affection. And then, it represents a lot more foreplay and that sort of thing, just being more intuitive to your needs and, giving you more than what they're getting back. So that can be a good thing. I'm not sure if you want it more than that or if it's just like a yes or no question. Hi, Paula. How are you? Hi, Dream. Dr. Fizza, January month love reading. Ooh, love reading for the month of January for Dr. Fizza. Love reading for the month of January for Dr. Fizza. Dr. Fizza, what is your zodiac sign? Let's see. Huh. Okay. For the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, for tonight's love reading, represents your person. So I feel like this person is very like a go-getter person, like wanting to get things done and like motivated and that sort of thing, maybe working hard. For the Seven of Swords, I also feel um, like they're like not really in a hurry, but they're like very productive, but at the same time, it could be a little bit, a little tricky, maybe not for long-term purposes, a little bit. But that can always change. Energies are always changing. There is the Chariot. This represents the physical attraction. So I do feel like you're going to feel like you're on the right path or you're in the right destiny with this person. But I feel like this person may be one of those people that may come and go quickly, Just have that sense of They may not be in it for the long haul, but sometimes they always think like they don't want a commitment, but then that always changes, so keep that in mind too. There is the temperance. The temperance represents your emotional and spiritual connection. Just because it's in the dark, maybe you haven't had a past life before, but it doesn't mean that there's not a connection there. I do feel like the two of you may be making that balance together with the moon and the sun coming together. So I do feel like this person is coming for you soon. Just because I feel like they're in a hurry, with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords, it's like they're in a rush to have that connection, have that, intimacy going on here. With the Knight of Swords and the Light, I do feel like, again, they're on that rush, they're on the move, they want to go. The Knight always represents a romance as well with the Knight. So I do feel that. Definitely some high energy, whoever this person is. You're a Libra? Okay, Libras are good with Geminis, Taurus, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Those are the best love matches for a Libra. You're welcome. Hi, Alice. I don't know if I said hi, Alice, already. I think I did. I don't know. Sama, general reading for Sama. I can do that. General reading for Sama. What does Sama need to know? General reading for Sama. Ooh, the sun! Opportunities are coming. For the sun, I do feel like there's an opportunity or just some good positive light, some positive energy coming your way. I feel like the universe sees you now, like they caught your attention and are trying to make things happen for you. For the 10, I do feel like something's coming to an end with a new beginning. I do feel that for you. I feel this new beginning will come with some positive energy with the sun, with the 3 of Pentacles being in the dark. I do feel there might be a little bit of either a creative block or a communication block, just kind of like feeling stuck on how to move forward in this new direction, just maybe because it's just a new change for you, or if it's just a new energy that you're not used to. I do feel it might come with a little bit of clarity on how to move forward and what your next steps are going to be. It could be just that transition phase as well. With the Page of Pentacles being in the dark, I don't know if this is also indicating some kind of financial problems or financial worries that you may be having. I also feel like there's an energy of maybe not worrying enough about finances as well. I just kind of like feel this energy of like, is it okay if you just spend more money than what I should, or maybe an unexpected bill will show up or something. Just kind of feeling like making sure that you're not spending all of your money and you're saving some for something, if you can. I know it's hard now. Everything's so much money right now, so I get that. I can tell that is hard. That's what I got for you. There is good things coming. There are things that are changing. There is some positive energy going on there. Sama. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat is just... I don't know what's going on. Nightbot is being slow again. Taking his time. Lalima! Hi! General reading for Lalima. Let's see. General reading for Lalima. General reading. Ooh. You have the Fool. The Fool is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy of wondering or worried about making the wrong decisions about something or thinking about something, and you're just worrying if that's like the right thing to do or not to do, or whatever it is that you're contemplating right now. I feel that energy. I feel like whatever it is, like make sure you have all the information for it. Make sure you have that clarity and you're knowing exactly what it is if you are trying to make a decision about something. But I also feel if you're trying to change someone's mind or trying to persuade someone, it's not a good time to do that at this time. Or if someone is trying to do that to you, roles can always be reversed, in tarot. So I do feel like if it's the person that is doing it towards you, that it's not a good time to accept that offer either. There is a magician in the dark, so I do feel like maybe you don't have all the information or all the tools you need at this time to make that decision in this current energy. Energies are always changing. It's just the energy right now. There is a source in the dark as well. So, I always believe that the King of Cups is always analyzing and questioning things. It does try to hold together their emotions and trying not to overreact to things as well. With the crow here and the death card, I do feel like things are changing for you. The death card in the light represents some profound changes and things are going to end. So whatever this is, I feel like it's not really worth putting a lot of time and effort into it because there's probably something else that is better that is coming for you. Just having that patience and waiting for you, and whatever this is maybe not be the timing now, but something else is definitely coming for you. There's going to be some big changes there. So I got for you, Lima. Hi, Savlana. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Cozy dreams. What's coming towards cozy dreams? What's coming towards cozy dreams? Ooh, what's coming towards cozy dreams? Ooh, love. Love and romance is coming for you. For the Knight of Cups, I definitely feel like there's some romance going on there, some passion, some, sensual pleasures and all that sort of goodness. I can feel that for you. If it's not like a physical person, lover that is coming for you, or if that's not what you're interested in right now, there is an energy about like finding that passion and like going with it and growing with it, There is a Seven of Swords in the light. I do feel like there's that energy of attempting to get away with it, just having that energy of things just going your way and things just falling into place for you. I do feel that energy for you. The Black Crow, I do sense that there's things are changing, you're transforming, maybe transforming as a person, transforming of other things that are going on with you right now. There is a Death card, so I do feel like there's some profound changes that are coming, some big changes, some things will be moving around for you. I can feel that. With the Three of Cups, I do feel you're going to be going out either on a date, if that is something you're looking forward to, or a social outing or something that is going to connect you with other people to be inspired by as well. So I do feel like there's going to be some good connections coming up for you and there's some big changes, so that's exciting. There's a lot of energy there. Funny, sometimes so much energy comes through and someone's like, the energy likes to hide. Hi Lala, how are you? Musical beer, general reading for the rest of December. Ooh, there's not much of December left, eh? Happy holidays to everyone, whatever you're celebrating. I hope it's exciting. For the rest of December, general reading for the rest of December for musical beer. General reading for the rest of December for musical beer. What's going on for the rest of December? Woo! This one wanted to be out. Seven of Pentacles. There we go. For the Seven of Pentacles, I do feel like you're going to be growing something. I don't know if it's growing a business of your own or just growing better as a person or whatever it is that you're investing your time and energy into. I do feel like it's going to be growing into something or you're going to get some success out of it. I do feel like it's going to take some time and it all depends on how much you're going to nurture this idea or this plan that you may be having. For the Seven of Pentacles, I also feel like there's an energy of just getting things done, but being able to plan for the future. And that, you know, in order to plan for the future, it's kind of like more than just planning, like actually doing the work to make this future happen for you. You have the Eight of Swords in the dark. I do feel like you're maybe questioning things or doubting things a little bit there. Maybe that is what is making your seed a little bit, growing a little slower than you're wanting it to, you know? If there's any hesitation or doubt going on there. For these swords being the dark too, I also feel like there's an energy of having a clear perspective of what your expectations are. So making sure that your expectations are reality for the time period that you're putting for this, if this is something that you're trying to plan or what this energy is for you. For the King of Swords, I do feel like it's about that energy, about assessing your situation, making sure your timing frame for all of this is realistic, you know? There is a Four of Swords, so I do feel like there's this energy of like it's okay to take a step back and assess the situation and making sure that you have all your ducks or whatever in a row in order to move forward, and maybe take a break and clear your mind and making sure whatever this plan is that is coming for the new year is successful, because I feel like it will be. I have no idea if you know what that plan is, but hopefully you do. Hi, Johnny. How are you? Excuse me. Hi, new love. Hi, Ariana. How are you? Victoria, what good changes do you see coming for Victoria? Ooh. What good changes are coming for Victoria? What good changes are coming for Victoria? What good changes are coming for Victoria? Oops. This one wanted to be out. Eight of Pentacles. Hmm. For the Eight of Pentacles, I'm not sure which way it is, so I'll just read both sides of the cards, right? I just wanted to be out. For the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like there's that energy of whatever you've been doing it shows that you've been putting in more effort and all that energy. I also feel like there's an energy of either an opportunity is coming or there's a worry that you missed an opportunity, you know, because I don't know which way the card wanted to come out. It just wanted to be out, right? So I kind of feel like that energy of having that sense of belonging, but also questioning that as well. I do feel like there's some kind of either you're trying to reach a relationship goal or some other kind of goal, but I do feel like there's that sort of energy as well that's trying to come through. There is the Queen of Swords in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy of just wanting to take that break, just wanting to take a vacation, or just wanting to take a break or escape a little bit from whatever's been happening. There's just a little bit of that energy going on as well. I also feel like there's this energy of you really listening to your intuition more and listening to your instincts more. I just kind of like have that psychic vampire vibe going on as well. Or if you feel like someone else is like doing that towards you and kind of like sucking out all your energy. But you have the Ace of Cups too, so I do feel like there's love and connection going on your side. I do feel like romance and stuff may be improving. I do feel like you have a more of a higher sense of emotional awareness as well. So that's why I'm feeling like that, you know, psychic vampire vibe going on here for some reason. You also have the moon, so I don't know if there's some mysteries or things that you feel like you don't have all the answers to, but I do feel like you will be getting some of that clarity soon once you figure out all this. Maybe, you know, listen to your intuition and take that break and have some time for yourself, some self-love there. May bring you some clarity. And that's what I got for you. I don't know if it's what's coming for you, but it sounds like there's some good energy. What's coming for you, I feel like, is the universe wants you to take a little break and have a self-love day kind of thing, you know? Hi, Tacky. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? Hi, Angel Dreamer. Evelyn. Love reading for Evelyn. Yay. Love reading for Evelyn. This is your person. Ooh. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune represents your person. So I do feel like your person is going to come at the right timing. The Wheel of Fortune represents, the wheel of time. So I do feel like when you meet this person, it will be the right timing for this love connection to happen. The devil represents your physical and sexual attractions. The devil represents all those sexual intimacy attractions, right? So I feel like that is a good one to have for that card. There is a Five of Swords. So this is your emotional and spiritual connection. I feel like this person may be a new person that may be coming into your life. I don't feel like there's an energy that you've had a spiritual connection with them in a past life, but maybe in this life you will build that spiritual connection for the new life, or for like another life that may come after this one. There is the Empress. The Empress represents the long-term outcome of this. This is the Empress. She is the romance, the stable card, She represents a wife type of figure. So I do feel like this relationship, when it comes for you, it will be a long-term success. So that is exciting. Oh, Techie. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Techie. I appreciate that so much. Joji's energy towards me. For Techie. Joji's. I always say his name wrong. Joji's energy towards Techie. Joji's energy towards Techie. Ooh! There's definitely a connection there. You two have been together for a while now, eh? You and Joji, or if it's like a back and forth thing? The Two of Cups, I do feel like there is a connection there. Maybe even a spiritual connection. Maybe that is why you have that attraction towards each other. If it works or doesn't work, it's just, you've been together before and you still remember that. Just how figuring out how to make it work now, I feel like maybe the struggle. I do feel like there's that affection and respect and passion and everything going on between the two of you. You do have the Queen of Swords in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of maybe questioning things a little bit, maybe ignoring responsibilities, or somebody isn't paying enough attention to the other. I'm not quite sure what that energy is picking up right now. I do feel like there's this energy of avoiding something. So I don't know if they're avoiding telling each other how you guys feel or whatever that energy is. I just feel like there's something that the two of you have to have that conversation about amongst yourselves. There is the Queen of Swords in the light. So I do feel like there's this energy of having that passionate affection and having that fiery energy, that fiery passion as well. I feel like there's a lot of respect here. I do feel like Joji may have other things that are blocking their mind or like what is going on there, but there is a lovers in the dark. So I don't know if you're questioning on how this connection is going to move forward past now. But again, I feel like there's some sort of thing with the Queen about having that conversation about where this relationship is going and what your future plans are to make the lovers return back in the light. But yeah. Did you want any clarity on that? Or is that good, Taki? And thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it so much. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I'll clarify? Okay, I'll clarify. Clarify what you guys need to talk about. What does Taki and Joji need to talk about? What do they need to talk about? The Hierophant, what I was saying. You need to talk about where this relationship is going and what spiritual connections you do have. Like, talk about what are your spiritual beliefs. If religion is a thing between the two of you, making sure you have clarity that you're both on the same page. If it's other things like politics or other things that you haven't discussed, that's a good thing to talk about in order to make a relationship grow, right? Sometimes people just get together and they get married and they're like, oh, we didn't decide what our politic views are, what our religion views. Sometimes people think that it doesn't matter until they have a child, and then all those things come up and then it can cause problems later. So I do feel like the Hierophant wants you to learn more about each other, about the important parts of the relationship, not just the intimacy, those deep discussions that you don't want to talk about, like where you can have Christmas, at your mother's or his, that sort of thing. I feel like that's what the spirit in the universe wants you guys to, discuss. Dream. Oh, I think, yeah, I think Ronnie, I think Moonbeam missed somebody. So it's Paula? Do I want to do Paula and then Dream, Moonbeam? Okay, sorry about that, Paula. Okay, sorry about that. I confused Moonbeam by clarifying for Techie. Dream, what are my fire sign? I always want to say fries. I don't know why, but I always want to say fries, like French fries, instead of fire sign. My bad. What is Dream's fire signs feeling and intentions towards Dream? What are Dream's fire signs intentions towards Dream? The King of Cups. The King of Cups, I do feel like there is a lot of respect. I do feel like your fire sign feels like they are supporting you and they are emotionally available to you. I do feel like they really do feel that or believe that. I do feel like they're trying to work on being more stable and more balanced. There is the Fool, so I do feel like they have that, foolishly in love sense of feeling is what I'm feeling. There is the Ace of Wands in the dark, so I don't know if there's something between you and your fire sign that has been delayed or postponed, or what that energy is. It could also represent maybe you've been working more, or your fire sign feels like they're not working enough to have finances to doing whatever it is that they want to plan with you. There's also the Nine of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of wanting to make progress, but also like holding back a little bit for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I do feel like there's a lot of energy about them wanting to work and wanting to make money, and I'm trying to avoid making decisions about something regarding your relationship or what these plans are. I'm not quite sure what is going on there. Just kind of like some sort of energy feeling tired or drained about something. So I feel like it's more about them feeling tired or something about their work, or they're stressed about work or money. But I do feel like, with the King of Cups and the Fool, that there is love and a connection there for sure, That's what I got. Paula! Is Ollie attracted to me? Does FE have feelings towards me? Okay, so is Ollie attracted to Paula? Is Ollie attracted to Paula? Is Ollie attracted to Paula? Ooh. Huh. With the High Priestess in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy of trusting your instincts and trusting your intuition and trusting how you feel. However you think Ollie is feeling about you, you are probably right. I do feel that energy. I also feel like there's an energy of not letting your intuition and your instincts fool you either, you know? Making sure what you feel is what you feel and not feeling what you think you feel. He, not Ollie? For Paula? Is Ollie attracted to me or does. Oh, Fee have feelings. I see. I'm gonna do that again. My bad. I read that wrong. I thought you meant he. Thank you for clearing that up. I am sorry, Paula. I'll do that again. Is Ollie attracted to me or does he have feelings for. Okay. Is Ollie attracted to me? Does Fee have feelings towards me? Oh, you do mean he. I'm confused. Hi, Mike. Is Ollie attracted to me? Does he have feelings towards me? Okay. Oh, I did have it right. I am so sorry. Okay. You know, the universe. I gotcha. I gotcha. I understand that. Yeah. I'm sorry. I got mixed up. Yeah. Maybe those were not the cards, you know? Maybe it was the wrong reading. So maybe that was a good thing that I got distracted and we'll try this again. This is for Paula. Is Ollie attracted to Paula and does he have feelings towards her? We'll get it right this time. Is Ollie attracted to Paula and does he have feelings towards Paula? Yeah, it does that to me too. I always think autocorrect hates me because I'm always spelling things wrong. And I'm too in a rush to send it that I always forget to double check what I've sent. I know. Let's see. Paula. Ooh. Is Ollie attracted to Paula and does he have feelings? The Six of Swords. For the Six of Swords, I do feel like Ollie is trying to get your attention for sure. I don't know if he's like waiting for you to make the first move, but I do feel like he feels like he's making progress towards you. I don't know if it's a slow progress or if you're picking up the signs that he is interested. There is the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if there's some other commitments that are holding him back from second guessing himself on making this decision to come towards you. Or whatever that is hesitating him to come out and say what is really on his mind. For the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, I also feel like there's this energy of uh, worried about money and financial situations or like work. So I don't know if he's worried about the work situation. I don't know if this is like a work thing or if it's just something that is he's worried about in order to, have this relationship. There is a Seven of Cups in the light. So I do feel like he does have decisions and choices to make. So I don't know if he's choosing between you and work or choosing between you and something else. Um, but I do feel like there is some sort of connection here. I do feel like there's an energy of him wanting to get to know you more. There is a Three of Cups, so I do feel like there's an energy of wanting to have some alone time with you, not out in public, not out, with other people. I do feel like he does want that alone time to get to know you better and learn more about you. For the Three of Cups, I also feel like he's ready to take that next step, but a little bit, again, hesitant about something for some other reason. He is married. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm like, he likes you, but then there's like something that's really pulling him back. He's married. That's what that is. Okay. Ah. I was thinking maybe it was like, like he's working and, some people don't want to work with other coworkers. But yeah. Okay, that's why it won't work because he's married, huh? Maybe he'll get out of it somehow. Maybe he's trying to make maybe that's what the progress is, him trying to get out of that marriage. It happens, you know. It happens. Dottie, do you see me and Paul staying together or ending it for good? Oh no, let's see. Is Dottie and Paul staying together or are they ending it for good? You're welcome, Paula. I'm glad we figured that out. Definitely have a conversation with him, though, how you're feeling. That may open some doors for you, Paula, with him. You never know. Dottie, do you see me and Paul staying together or ending it for good? Let's see. For Dottie. Ooh. For the devil, I do feel like there is a sense of a separation. So I do feel like there's a separation between the two of you. I don't know if it's just like a temporary separation or just how it's going right now, or just the idea of that is picking up an energy. There is a Knight of Swords in the light. I do feel like there's energy of trying to spare feelings. I don't know if you've been tiptoeing around not telling Paul how you feel, or is Paul tiptoeing around not telling you how they're feeling. It's kind of like feeling that kind of, is going on. There is a Fool, so I do feel like if you leave or stay, I do feel like there's an opportunity. I feel like, with the devil being in the dark, I do feel like if you leave and separate from whatever this is, the Fool will represent a new opportunity for you, a new energy, a new person. There is a King of Pentacles. So I do feel like, taking a step back and seeing your progress and seeing where you want to go may change the light for you. For the King of Pentacles, I do feel like there's this energy of, being able to solve problems and having some success and good things that are coming for you emotionally and financially. So that's what I got. I don't know if this is like a new work situation for you that may bring you some more opportunity and new light, and, that's what I got for you, Dottie. Hi, Lucinda. Alice, what will my January look like? In career. Ooh, career reading for Alice. Excuse me. Career reading for Alice. Career reading for Alice. For the Page of Swords. For the Page of Swords in the light, I do feel like there's an energy of getting some good news. So I don't know if you've been applying for places and you're going to get a call back from them in the new year, because I do feel like someone's going to be reaching out to you, or somehow a call, text, email, whatever that is. I do feel like there's that sense of, and it's a Swords card, so I do feel like it's regarding business and work and that sort of thing. I do feel like there's an energy of having a new perspective in business as well. So I don't know if this is a job position or something that he's gonna like hire you or offer you a job that's something that you may not be um, thought that you qualify for, something that you didn't think you could do, but they are interested in you. I just feel like it's something that you may not be expecting, but having that change of heart or changes perspective, it may work out well for you. There is a Seven of Wands in the dark. So I do feel there's that energy of standing up for yourself and being brave, being confident in the job. Like if this is a job that is presenting itself to you and you like, don't feel like you're comfortable doing it or whatever that is, um, I do feel like there is that energy as well. For the the Empress, I do feel like being creative, maybe being creative in finding this work, or whatever that is for you. She is in the dark, so I do feel like there's just, again, I feel like whatever this is, maybe not wanting, not maybe not one of your first choices of a work or career that you want to do. Maybe just something that maybe presenting itself to you in the new year. There is the Four of Cups. So again, I'm feeling this change of heart. Maybe it's something you don't want to apply to, or you're not confident enough in applying to. But if you do, it may have a good outcome. You know, because you have two cards here that's kind of like telling you to change your perspective on the career or job choice or whatever that is for you moving forward. If you are in a career already and you're just trying to contemplate on what else is out there for you, um, yeah. For the Four of Cups and Light, I also feel like there's this energy of going through an adjustment period as well. So I don't know if it's just regrouping and like trying to refocus your energy in the career, or if it's being open to that new something. That's what I got for you. I don't know. I felt like that was very confusing. So I have no idea if you know what I'm talking about. Hey, I don't know who was trying to write something. Another donation? KT? Am I saying your name right? KT? Tadeki? I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Am I saying that right? Kitiki? Oh, just Katie? Katie. Okay, I was trying to say the EK at the end. Katie. Sorry about that. I'm horrible at saying names sometimes. Katie. Gotcha. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can you please see if Jordan will want to offer me commitment next year? Okay. This is for Katie. Will Jordan want a commitment with Katie next year? Will Jordan want a commitment or offer a commitment with Katie next year? Will Jordan want to offer a commitment to Katie next year? Let's see. Okay, for the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a commitment, you know. I do feel like he'll want to. I do feel like, you know, he's at least in it for the long term, you know. So I don't know if this is like an actual marriage proposal or if it'll just be like, you know, I am in this for the long haul and I do want to see where this goes kind of energy, you know. With the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like there's that energy of, you know, wanting to build that family tree kind of vibe, you know. I feel that that happiness and contentment is going on here. For the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles is in the dark, but I feel like it's more about wanting to make more money or wanting to be more financially stable or worried about the finance aspect of this commitment and how that is going to go. But there is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups does represent, you know, love, romance, luxury, all that sort of good stuff, right? Um, for the Nine of Cups, I do feel like there's energy of whatever this relationship will turn into something more, you know? I do feel like you're going to have that sense of satisfaction, romance, respect. Things will be improving once he figures out, you know, his financial situation, how he's going to, you know, sort all that out. There is the Knight of Pentacles, you know, the Knights always all represent a romance as well. Oh, you broke up? Oh, huh. That's what that is. Okay. Huh. I do feel like there's some sort of connection between the two of you, though. I don't know if he's had a change of heart or will have a change of heart, though. Because, you know, with the Six of Pentacles, it's like they take back everything that they've done. You know, they're giving, but they want to take back what they gave, kind of thing, you know? If it was in the light, it would be like give and take equally, but it's like they want to give back what they've taken. So if they've taken away themselves from you, I do feel like there's an energy that they might come back to you for sure. I don't know if it's something they've been thinking about already or if it's something that's going to be coming up really soon. I don't really go that far in the future, but that was a strong energy. The Knight of Pentacles can represent, having being all talk and no action, but it can also represent being a protector and wanting to make progress and wanting to go back and keep their word as well. So I do hope that works out for you. I don't know if there's something you want me to clarify on. So something might change. Yes, I will see. I'll ask the cards. What will change? What will change Jordan's mind about contacting Katie? What will change with Jordan to contact Katie? What will change? He's going to come to profound changes. He's going to go through a big change. I feel like he's going to go through it like a spiritual awakening and realizing that he was wrong. I do feel that energy. Let's see. What is going to make Jordan change his mind? What is going to make Jordan change his mind? The Five of Pentacles, I do feel like he's feeling bad about it. I do feel like he's trying to release that regret. The key is there. It's like he locked himself up, but he needs to get out. And I do feel like these profound changes will help him get out. The Five of Pentacles is about going through some hard times and like trying to find a way out of it. So that's what I'm feeling. Five of Cups too. I do feel like there's like regret. I do feel like when he's been going through some things, and when he has these profound changes, that things will change for him. How long will it take? I am not sure. I'm not sure how long it will take. I feel like it will be coming soon though, because I don't do long term. I don't really go long term usually. So I do feel like it will be soon, maybe the next couple months or so, that he will. If he's not thinking about it now, sometimes the holidays make people rethink their decisions and what they want for the new year. So I do feel that energy as well. Energies can always get mixed up too. If it isn't Jordan, it may be someone else who is going through the same thing towards you. And they may surprise you as well. But keep an open mind, But I do feel like it's going to get better. Like there is somebody that's coming for you. I feel like Jordan's going to have a change of heart. If it's not Jordan, I definitely feel like there's someone that's going to make a commitment towards you. But I do have faith that it's Jordan that's going to change his mind. Paula. Would like to ask the universe whether B is a negative influence on my life. Okay. Is B a negative influence on Paula's life? Is B a negative influence on Paula's life? The Tower. For the Tower in the dark. I don't know if he's like a negative influence on your life, but I do feel like there's a lot of negative energy around B. What is this negative energy around B? There's a lot of like self-doubt here. The Tower in the dark, the Three of Wands in the dark. I do feel like there's some self-doubt. I do feel like they feel guilty about something. I do feel like they're kind of like on surviving mode. So I don't know if that is like putting them on edge and making them a little irritable and unpleasant if they have that negative energy and a negative mindset. For Three of Wands in the dark as well, I do feel like there's some misunderstandings, misconceptions. So I don't know if it's like you're misunderstanding them or if they're misunderstanding you or if the whole situation is kind of like mixed up and no one knows what's going on kind of vibe. There is the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like they are trying to seek some good advice or they are trying to get help, but they're not really knowing which direction to go into. They're not really taking it seriously as well as maybe as they should. There is the Nine of Wands in the light. So I do feel like they're trying to look ahead. They're trying to improve themselves. They're trying to, again, I feel like there's some outside pressure. So I don't know if someone's telling them something and they're trying to do one thing and another thing and they're just kind of, you know, um, yeah, on survival mode and not really knowing which direction they need to put their energy in to turn into positive. So that's what I got for you, Paula. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Sevalana. Sevalana. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while either. How are you? These feelings and next actions towards Sevalana. He's going to contact me? Thank you. So there's no contact. You want to know if he's going to contact you. Okay. Sevalana. What are V's feelings towards Sevalana? What are the next actions towards Sevalana? Will he contact her? Will he contact her? Let's see. Ooh. I do feel like there are some feelings there. The Ace of Cups. That kind of just jumped out of the middle of the deck. Let's see. What are V's feelings and next actions towards Sevalana? Ooh. For the Ace of Cups, I do feel like there is a connection there. I do feel like there's some kind of deep feelings there, deep emotions there between you and V. I do feel like he's wondering or thinking about what the next actions are. I do feel like there's kind of like thinking, trying to plan what his next moves are, or if he should make that next move. There is the Seven of Cups, so it's kind of like making a choice, making a decision, but it is in the dark. So I don't know if he's just like in the phase of thinking about it, missing you, and wanting that connection, but at the same time, scared to make that choice, scared to make that commitment of choosing to go back with you or not. I feel like they're wondering, if it's a good idea, will it be a blessing or will it be a curse kind of thing? They're just kind of like trying to weigh their options kind of thing and like trying to figure out if they should or if they shouldn't. The moon is in the light, so I'm just going to clarify with the cards. What is V feelings towards Sevalana? What is the moon telling us about how V is feeling about Sevalana? The energy is gaining momentum, so he's just kind of like thinking about it. It's still in the air, it's still energy. I do feel like it's kind of still a mystery of what exactly his next moves will be, but I do feel like he does still care about you. There's still some mutual respect going on there. I do feel like he's kind of wondering if he should make the decision to go back with you or not, just kind of like, you know, weighing the options, trying to find that some clarity out of the confusion. Where the moon, represents that confusion, illusions, and that sort of thing, and like trying to get some clarity on that. That's what I got for you. Hopefully he figures it out and makes a decision soon. Hi, Chicken Time. How are you? Hi, Star Love Angel. How are you? Lala. what will happen with G and I from now and going into 2024? Ooh, what's going to happen with G and Lala going into 2024? What is happening with G and Lala going into 2024? What is going on with G and Lala going into 2024? Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Some fiery passion going on there. You know, the Queen of Wands represents that fiery, romantic passion going on, you know? Those sensual pleasures, the Queen loves that. I do feel like there's mutual respect. I do feel like there's that energy. I also feel like there's energy where the both of you both want your independence. I don't know if that gets in the way of a relationship, both wanting to be independent. Um, but you do have the Page of Swords. So I don't know if there's some kind of discussion that the two of you are still working out or still figuring out. But I do sense that a little bit. I also feel like there's this energy of seeking some wisdom. So I don't know if you're seeking wisdom from each other or from other people, but I do sense that as well. I do feel like there's a little bit a lack of emotional intimacy. So I do feel like there is like, you know, the sexual intimacy, but I don't know if there's about that, you know, deep emotional intimacy going on as well. But I do feel like that may improve going into the new year. I just feel like it's more about the current energy. The Nine of Swords is in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy of either not sleeping well or having dreams or just being worried and stressed about something. Um, I don't know if that is what is causing some of this energy around the low emotional stuff going on. There is the Four of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's energy of, you know, taking a rest or a break, spending more time together from work, you know, like taking a break from work and like spending more time together. You know, there is a holiday, so it's a good time to, you know, spend more of that closeness together, have some alone time, you know. The Four of Wands is a celebration, so maybe just having a private celebration between the two of you to have that, to reconnect that emotional intimacy, you know, together. But yeah, let's just see what the moon says about this relationship. Let's see what is going on with G and Lala. Don't let the past hold you back. So if there's anything from the past that needs to be talked about or let go of, I do feel like that will be helpful in moving forward in 2024. Hi Felicity, how are you? New love. Is Damar having sexual fantasies about me? Is Damari having sexual fantasies about new love? Is Damari having sexual fantasies about new love? The Judgment. For the Judgment being in the light, I do feel like there's an energy of, you know, trying to be more open about his feelings. Maybe he's thinking about you. Let's see. What is going on with Amari? Is he still having fantasies about new love? The Eight of Cups. For the Judgment, I do feel like there's this energy of something being delayed or postponed, but I do feel like with the Judgment is a neutral card. I feel like a lot of neutrals. I don't know if he's like actually having sexual fantasies about you, but I do feel like he is thinking about you. So I'm not quite sure what that energy is, you know? With the Five Wands being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of working really hard and like really focus on their work and that sort of thing, and like trying to be respectful at the same time. There is the Eight of Cups in the light, so I do feel like there's energy of trying to make an important decision, like trying to consider what their boundaries are, but also wanting to choose happiness. So if your happiness for them, I do feel like that is something they are thinking about. They are something that they are trying to listen to their intuition about. The Eight of Wands is in the dark. So I also feel like there's an energy of hesitating to ask you questions and just kind of like, trying to figure out what their intentions are towards you, whatever that is between the two of you. I do feel like they're kind of like questioning their own intentions and what their own limitations are. Um, yeah, not quite sure if that answers your question, but that's what I got for you. Thank you, Sama. Thank you everyone for being here. I'll appreciate you all so much that you keep coming all the time. It did awesome. Angel Dreamer, how does a run feel? Think after seeing my private IG highlight stories. Okay, so how does a run feel and think about seeing your private Instagram highlight stories? Gotcha. Angel Dreamer. Angel Dreamer. So what does Arun feel after seeing Angel Dreamer's Instagram highlight stories? You think he's in a relationship? Oh, okay. That's why he's thinking so hard. Yeah. Huh. Hopefully he figures it out what he's thinking about, eh? How does Arun think after seeing Angel Dreamer's Instagram highlight stories? Let's see. What does Arun feel? What does Arun feel towards Angel Dreamer's Instagram stories? They all want to come out, but this one really wanted to come out. He was attracted by something. I do feel like it caught his attention. Huh. Wow, the cards are just all coming out. Okay, for the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups is in the light. I do feel like there's this energy of having that connection going on there. The same as the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is also about having that rush of energy and having that courage to see things from a different perspective and having a positive start of something. So I don't know what happened between the two of you, if you two have been together before or if this is something new between the two of you. But I do feel like the Instagram highlights did get his attention. I do feel like he is kind of like wondering, like, is this the start of something? Like, how am I feeling? I feel like he is trying to see different perspectives on like what is going on here, how he's feeling about it. I do feel like he's kind of like questioning things. The Justice is about balance. So I do feel like if you two have been together before, that he is considering reconciliation or he's wondering what this relationship is between the two of you. I do feel like he does have some intimacy feelings towards you from seeing this post. I do feel that. With the Justice, the Two of Cups, and the Ace, I do feel he is different, definitely thinking some, sensual pleasure ideas. I don't know what you posted, but it got his attention. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Welcome. Nancy, if you want to join the list, just write join with your question. It is a love readings, but you can ask a love reading or you can ask any other question you want. Just write join. Leave a space after you write join and write your question, and Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot is just a robot that keeps track of the list. It's not a real person, so that's why you have to write join and then the question. That's how it picks up your question and puts it to the list. Just like Moonbeam. Moonbeam put an example. Victoria, can I fix my car soon? And where does the money come from to fix it? Okay, so can Victoria fix her car soon? Can Victoria kick... Nancy, there's one spot left if you write join. And then Nightbot will add you to the list. Yeah, there. Thank you. Oh, there was too many letters, Nancy. Sorry. Nightbot only picks up 100 things at a time. There you go. You did it. For Victoria, can Victoria fix her car soon? And where will the money come from? Can Victoria fix her car soon? And where will the money come from? I'm tripping on my words here. Your internet went crazy? Oh my goodness, we've been having that issue too around here. There must be something going on in the universe. All those retrogrades and stuff. There we go. For the Knight of Wands, being light, I do feel like you're going to be able to come up with a way to fix your car somehow. You know, even if you just buy the parts and have a friend fix it or whatever. But I do feel like you're going to be able to figure out something with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, I also feel like it's in the light, so I do feel like there's going to be some kind of change coming towards you. I don't know if it's just more work or something like that. I do feel like more work is coming for you as well with the Knight of Wands being in the light. With the Fool being in the dark, I feel like to try another route or try something that you haven't thought of before. You know, with the Fool being in the dark, I just feel like, you know, try a different way, try a different route, try something different in order to make things run smoothly. For the Six of Cups being in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy of either someone from the past going to be able to come and help you fix this, or someone you've known before will be able to fix your car. You know, somebody you already know or someone you've known before. I do feel like that person may be coming forward to be able to help. The Two of Wands is in the dark. I do feel like there's going to be some more delays. Maybe it's not going to be happening anytime soon. I do feel like there might be some possible delays. But I do feel like you're going to be making your goal happen. You know, I do feel like something's going to happen where you're going to be able to fix it. You know, I just feel like there's an energy like whatever you've been trying, whatever you've been thinking, try and think of something else. Or a different direction, a different person. So I got for you, Victoria. And Nancy, also, when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to be drawing a name for someone to win a private reading from me. So if you want one and your subscription for YouTube is not public, I do have a list on my community page. If you scroll down on my community thing, you'll see where it says to add yourself to the list for a private reading if you want to win one. That is hopefully going to be coming up soon in the new year. Will the business pay for it? Maybe, because I do see that there was a new business, new work coming, so maybe that's a possibility. You should look into that, Victoria. Ariana, why do so many people report me at the first job I worked in instead of telling me how they feel? Huh. Why did so many people report Ariana at her first job that she worked at instead of telling her how she feels? Excuse me. The Emperor, I feel like they were intimidated by you for some reason. You know? The Emperor in the Dark is like very weak person. Not wanting to avoid confrontation and that sort of thing. The High Priestess. For the High Priestess being in the dark, I feel like they didn't have all what they needed to know. I don't know if they were like trying to be secretive about it. They didn't want you to know who they were as well. The Six of Wands, I do feel like they didn't want attention among themselves. They didn't want you to know who they were. That's why they didn't tell you. The Moon, I do feel like they kind of like reported you for things that they didn't really know about. Somebody said you did this, so they're like, okay, well, I'm going to report them too because you said they said that without actually having any evidence, kind of thing. I feel like maybe one person started it and the other one just followed, monkey see, monkey do kind of thing. I don't know if that was a situation. But that's sort of the energy I'm feeling for you, Ariana. I don't know what was going on there. Excuse me. Lucinda, love reading Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. For Gemini, your best love match is Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Love reading for Lucinda. Love reading for Lucinda. This is your person. Who is Lucinda's person? What is the physical and sexual connection to this person? Ooh. What is the emotional, spiritual connections to this person? What is the long-term outcome of the relationship? What is the long-term outcome of this relationship? Ooh. That is a good love reading, Lucinda. Look at that. I don't know if you know who this person is, but the Two of Wands, I feel like the Two of Wands. This person is prepared for change. This person is good at making decisions. This person has a lot of fiery, passionate, romantic energy. I can feel that. I do feel like this person is someone who likes to make plans, likes to be prepared, likes to plan ahead. Maybe they already have their life insurance planned out or whatever that is for them. I do feel like they are a planner and they're ready to, It is a fire sign, so I do feel like it might be a Sagittarius that is, wanting that connection with you. There is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups does represent growth and healing and wanting to take the next stage. If you are in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship already, I do think they're ready to have that commitment. They're ready to have that passion. They're ready to have a good, stable partner and sharing that life together. I also feel like this is a spiritual reconnection. So I don't know if you two have had a relationship between the two of you before, and that is going to be the sexual connection between the two of you because you feel like you've already done this before and you guys know what to do already. Maybe not in this life, or maybe it is in this life, but I feel like this person is new. So I do feel like it hasn't been in this life, Could have been another one or an old one, from this life, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's that type of energy. But the Nine of Cups, so I do feel like there's this energy of it's like, it's just going to feel like a dream comes true. You're going to have that satisfaction. The love is going to turn into romance and all that sort of thing. I do feel like there's going to be respect. I do feel like you do have mutual goals. So I do feel like in the future, both of you have the same expectations of what your future is going to look like. You have the world, so that's a full commitment, a full cycle of life going on there. So that is what I got for you. So that is some good and exciting energy. All right? Hopefully you find this person. Or I hope this person finds you. Either way, it works. Mike! Will I meet anybody at the Christmas party I got invited to? Ooh, Mike got invited to a Christmas party. I wonder if it's that person that we talked about last time. Will Mike meets someone at the Christmas party. Well, Mike meets someone at the Christmas party. The sun! The sun is in the dark. I feel like the sun is a yes card, but it is in the dark, so maybe they will be there, and if you introduce yourselves to them, that is up to you. I feel like they're not going to be the one that is going to reach out to you. So I do feel like they will be available at this party. So it's up to you to figure out who they are and make that move. That's what I got for you, Mike. Excuse me. Major! Did Sahar Sagittarius resign from the company by herself? Is this case she'll still have 2 months notice period? Or despite conflicts, she will still continue staying in the company? Okay, so you want to know if she resigned from the work, from the company? Okay, we'll start with one question at a time. Okay, so will Sahar, the Sagittarius, resign from the company herself? The Ace of Cups is a yes card, but we'll see what the next question is. Will she give too much notice? Will she give 2 months notice? Will she give too much notice? Ace of Pentacles in the dark. The Ace of Pentacles is a no card, but it is in the dark, so maybe she will, but she might not be happy about it, you know? Let's just see what the next question is. Despite conflicts, will she continue to stay at the company? Despite the conflicts, will she decide to stay at the company? Will she decide to stay at the company despite the conflicts? Two of Cups. What I'm feeling is that maybe she's going to negotiate. You know, maybe she doesn't want to leave, but if she can't get the negotiations that she wants, she may decide to leave on her own. But I do feel like, you know, if the negotiation goes in her favor, I don't know what the situation is at the work, she will consider staying. What will be the outcome of Sahar at this company? What is the outcome of this Sahar with this company? Five of Pentacles. For the Five of Pentacles being in the light, I do feel like there's going to be some hard times. I do feel like there's going to be a fight about money. So I don't know if she's going to expect to get like extra money for leaving on her own, you know, like compensation for leaving on her own. I do feel she's going to be like trying to negotiate things. I'm not quite sure exactly what she's going to be trying to negotiate or what she wants out of it. But I do feel like she's not going to go out. She's not going to go out calmly is what I'm feeling, you know. She's going to take as much as she can before she leaves or try to wiggle her way back in. I don't know. That's what I got for you, Night Ager. Angel Dreamer, I did do your reading a little while ago. Did you see it? I don't know how many readings ago it was, Angel Dreamer, but I did do it a little while ago. Moonbeam, do you know when I did Angel Dreamer's reading? Paula, how does Deb, a manager, feel about SK? How does Deb, a manager, feel about SK? How does the manager SK no, how does Deb the manager feel about SK? How does the manager Deb feel about SK? Maybe it was a different person. Angel Dreamer, if you didn't join the list, just rejoin with your question. Maybe it was missed for some reason. How does the manager feel about SK? Okay, so the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, I do feel like there's this energy of them trying to see SK from a different perspective. I feel like she's trying to give that person the benefit of the doubt for whatever reason. I do feel like there's also an energy of pulling away and regrouping. So I don't know if their first impressions didn't go well and now they're rethinking their decisions and trying to figure things out with SK. There is the Four of Pentacles. I do feel like they're trying to build that stability relationship between the two of them. I do feel like they're avoiding working together for whatever reason, or they're just avoiding each other's tensions for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that is about. There is a Seven of Wands. It wasn't missed? Okay. You can join the list if you want. Just write join with your question. Sorry about that, Paula. For the Four of Pentacles, I do feel that, like just that in the Seven of Wands, trying to have that communication and also trying to work out on some goals of trying to work together. I feel like whatever is going on, I feel like Deb, the manager, is still trying to figure out SK or figure out some sort of situation that happened between the two of them. I don't know if SK is a new person or if Deb's a new manager, but I do feel like they're trying to get to know each other or trying to solve some sort of problem situation. I'm not quite sure what this is about. The Seven of Wands, I do feel like, they are facing some challenges. They do have some obstacle courses. I do feel like Deb's a little bit on defense mode for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that is about. There is the Seven of Swords in the dark. I do feel like there's that energy of them trying to change their approach. So I don't know if Deb is trying to change her approach to whatever's going on with the manager, but I do feel that energy as well. Hopefully it figures out. I just feel like the manager is a little bit confused about what happened or what she thought happened and is trying to sort out whatever that was. Yeah, like yeah. I don't know if she was not impressed. I just feel like she's just not sure. She's just questioning the first impressions. I don't know if the first impressions weren't good and she turned out better than the first impressions, or the other way around. I just kind of like feeling like she's questioning things a little bit with this person. But yeah, she's definitely giving them a chance, and I feel like she knows it's her own fault, the manager, and she's trying to change her approach for whatever reason. So I don't think it's anything that SK did. I just think it's whatever Deb thought. She needs to rethink her thought and move past it. Excuse me. Last one. So can you ask why you're not seeing your manifestation? Okay, so why is blessed one? SK is toxic? Huh, okay. Oh, maybe that's why she's changing her heart. Okay, maybe that's why. I understand now. Well, I feel like she's gonna figure it out. She's planning on changing her perspective, so maybe she will figure a different way on how to deal with it. Excuse me. Okay, so why is blessed one not seeing their manifestation? Why is blessed one not seeing what they manifest? Why is blessed one not seeing what they manifest? Ooh. What kind of signs should blessed one look for when she's manifesting? What kind of signs should Blessed One be looking for when she's manifesting? Why is Blessed One not seeing their manifestation? Ooh. I feel like those wanted to be out. There was a Strength card as well for some reason that wanted to be out. So I'm not going to fight the universe. Okay, so for the Knight of Wands, I do feel like there's this rush of energy. So I don't know if you're like going too fast and not noticing the signs that is being shown towards you of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. You know, when I ask the cards what signs you should look for, and the Six of Pentacles does represent a good give and take, so making sure that you are grateful for the things that you have and you're giving the same amount of energy back to others. I also feel like with the Page of Swords that maybe looking for ideas and sharing ideas with other people. So I don't know if you helping other people is going to help you manifest what you've been trying to manifest. Just being there for someone else or being able to lend a hand for whatever reason to someone who may be trying to reach out to you or volunteer work or something will be able to help you manifest what you're trying to manifest or manifest something better. There is the Empress in the dark. So with the Empress in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of releasing some worries or something about money and finances. I am feeling that energy too. But you also have the Strength card. So I do feel like you do have the strength. You are on the right path. You are doing all the things that you need to be doing to manifest. I just feel like it's just keeping an open mind, being thankful. Don't forget to thank the universe and thank anyone who you feel deserves your gratitude. The gods and the goddesses or whoever you feel that you need to pray to or thank or give thanks to or whatever that is for you. Don't forget to thank them as well. And forgive and thank yourself for all the accomplishments you have done. That can really change our energies when we do that. Let's take off you, Blessed One. But I did see some horses there and stuff, so maybe if you see any horse symbols, that may be a sign that your manifesting is working. Sometimes it just takes a little longer than we expect it to. Chicken time! What does Keanu have to say about me? No contact. What does Keanu have to say about chicken time? What does Keanu have to say about chicken time? Ooh, the Knight of Cups. I don't know what kind of connection that you guys had before, but I do feel like there's some sort of connection there with the Knight. I do feel like there was a change of some sort. I do feel like there's still some sort of connection between the two of you. I'm not quite sure what that attention is. I do feel like there's an energy that can get a little bored or bored easily. There is the Four of Pentacles in the dark. I do feel like there's this energy of excuse me. I don't know if Canoe was a little insecure and a little bit doubtful about themselves or what the connection was between the two of you. I'm not quite sure what that connection was. I do feel like they were kind of like avoiding working things out with you for whatever reason. Yeah. Not quite sure what that was about. There is a Two of Pentacles, so I do feel like they're kind of like thinking about things, trying to weigh their options. I do feel like they feel like life was unpredictable at that time. I don't know if they're thinking about contacting you or thinking about you. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I do think they are trying to make some sort of choice regarding some kind of change that has happened with them. There is the Queen of Swords, so I do feel like there's this energy of trying to be insightful, trying to be nurturing and forgiving. I don't know if they're going to consider forgiving you or forgiving themselves. Like, I'm not quite sure what this connection is or what they're trying to do. But I do feel like they're thinking about you. They are trying to figure out what their next decisions or choices are regarding if they are going to contact you or not. I just feel like they're kind of like just thinking about it. I'm not quite sure what they want to talk to you about. But I do feel like if they do talk to you and do want to, I do feel like they feel like they're going to forgive you for something. I'm not sure if you know what happened between the two of you, but I do feel like they want to forgive you or reconcile some sort of thing that has happened or they think that has happened. I'm not sure. But I do feel like they have a connection with you. So I'm not quite sure what that is going on. I don't know if this makes any sense at all, but that's what I got for you, Chicken Time. Excuse me. Star Love! May I know the thoughts and feelings of how Alyssa, is that how you say it? Found our conversations which we had today. So thoughts and feelings of how Alyssa found our conversation today with Star Love Angel. So what are the thoughts and feelings of Alyssa towards Star Love Angel? What are the thoughts and feelings that Alyssa has over Star Love Angel regarding their conversation today? Eliza? Is that how you say it? Eliza? He's a man? Eliza? Okay, Eliza. Sorry, what is Eliza's thoughts and feelings towards Star Love Angel? How is Eliza's thoughts and feelings towards towards Star Love Angel regarding their conversation? For the Two of Wands, I do feel like you met their expectations of whatever that was. I do feel that. I do feel like they're still thinking about it. They're still analyzing whatever the conversation was. Yeah, I feel like they are more motivated for whatever the conversation was. I do feel like they feel motivated. So I don't know if that's just them wanting to get to know you more. The Hangman is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of wanting to hang in a little bit longer before they make a decision. I do feel like they have a new idea or a new outlook on you and the conversation that was going on. There is the Queen of Swords in the dark. I do feel like whatever the conversation was, they felt like it was more about them. I do feel like they were selfish about the whole situation and they're completely content with it. So I'm not sure what the conversation was about, but I do feel like whatever it was, they are thinking about it. They are thinking about themselves in this conversation. Yeah. Beastie. Beastie is coming to say hi. Or just yell at you guys. She's a very talkative Siamese. For the Eight of Cups. Beastie! Come here. Why are you being so noisy? Why are you being so noisy? Everybody can hear you. For the Eight of Cups is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy of them kind of just hanging out in the situation and like still thinking about it. I don't feel like they made up didn't make up any mind about what their thoughts and feelings were. I do feel like they do, like there's nothing negative here. I just feel like they're still kind of like thinking about it and trying to figure out what their next moves are. You know, I do feel like they do want to make movement towards you. I do feel like they do want to have this conversation again. I do feel like it's changed their mind about you. I'm not quite sure in what area. You know, it doesn't seem to be bad or good. It's just kind of like, hey, welcome, Star Love Angel. Anisha, Nightbot is not a real person. Nightbot is just a robot that keeps track of the list. So if you wait a few minutes and try the list again, you might get onto the list. Just join again, Anisha. Yeah, Nightbot is not a real person. It's just a YouTube robot that keeps track of the list. Sorry about that. If you're still here, Anisha, just join again. Yeah, if you ever have any questions about Nightbot, ask Moonbeam. He can fix Nightbot. If it's something he can fix. Sorry about that, Anisha. Anisha? Anisha? I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Anshia. Anshi. I'm sorry. Felicity! Does Wendy want to have a communication with me? Okay, does Wendy want to communicate with Felicia? No, not Felicia. Facility. Does Wendy want to have a communication? I guess so. With Felicity. Beastie! For the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy of them evaluating the situation. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but I do feel like they've made progress or they're thinking about making progress towards you, Facility. I'm not quite sure what the conversation will be about, but I do feel like there's some good energy here, some good, intentions overall. The Nine of Cups does represent, you know, having some good conversations, some respect, and all that stuff going on. I do feel there's going to be achieving goals. I don't know if there was a goal connected to this communication or if it's just them reaching out and talking to you. I don't know if there's any contact going on between the two of you already or not. There is the Two of Pentacles. I do feel like there's this energy of having that balance, having that conversation. The world is in the light, so I do feel like there's going to be some success. I do feel like Wendy is thinking about talking to you. I do feel like she's kind of like weighing her options and trying to figure out what to say to you for whatever reason. I do feel like if she does reach out to you, it is going to be a positive conversation. There is going to be, you are going to reach whatever goals you're going to make during that conversation. I do feel like it's going to have a good outcome, is what I'm trying to say. So I do feel like she is thinking about it. Yeah, but that's what I got for you, Facility. Hi, Nancy. Hopefully, Nancy, you're still here. I know I take a long time going through all the readings. I'm sorry about that. Hey, so let's just see. Okay, so I'm new here. What's going to happen between Miraja and Me Too from now and 2024? So what's going to happen between Miraja? Am I saying that right? Am I saying the names right? Mira and Me Too. What's going on between the two of them in 2024? What is going on between Me Too and Miraja? Let's see. For the Eight of Swords, I do feel like there's some self-doubt going on. I do feel like one of them is kind of like doubting themselves or having a little bit of lack of confidence in whatever is going on between the two of them. I do feel that energy. Excuse me. There is the Eight of Swords. I do feel like there's an energy of one of them feeling like they can't change, or they feel like if they do change, they're going to be sacrificing themselves for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure what that is about. There is the Emperor. For the Emperor, I do feel like there's an energy where they do want to play by the rules. They do want to play fair. They do want to do what is right. I do feel like that is what is important to them, that they do want to do what is right. I do feel like they're kind of stubborn about the whole thing, so I'm not quite sure what is going on between the two of them. I do feel like there's one is kind of being stubborn and one is, just trying to be passive about the situation. There is the Three of Wands in the dark as well. So I do feel like there's a little bit of I don't know if it's a conflict or just a misunderstanding of some sort. I do feel like they're going through some obstacles or challenges right now. I'm not quite sure if they're going to be separating or if they're just talking about it or what this energy is. I feel like they haven't really come up with a solution at this time. They're just kind of like thinking things through. I do feel like if they do make up, forgive each other, whatever that is, one of them will feel like they're just giving in and not really getting their end of the deal of whatever that is. There is the Four of Cups in the dark. I do feel like one of them or both of them are emotionally drained. I do feel like they're tired and they don't want to have any of these discussions anymore. I feel like they don't really want to make the decision. Maybe one of them wants to make they both want the other person to make the decision. No one's making decisions. I kind of feel that energy as well. So I do feel like if they do forgive each other and move on, one of them is gonna, you know, feel like they just surrendered and not have that fulfillment that they're deserve kind of thing. Not quite sure what's going on between the two of them, but it seems like they have a lot to work out, and I feel like no decisions have been made yet. So. Beastie, hey, Beastie, shh, come here, come here, come here. You're being so noisy. You're being so noisy, Beast. No, you don't want to come? You're gonna run away? Victoria. Nancy, I don't really that wasn't something that came up in the reading. I just kind of where the energies. I'm an intuitive reader, so I read energies. So I feel like whatever happened between the two of them, they have to work that out. So I don't know what the conversation is between the two of them, but they need to work things out. They need to have that conversation before any of that energies can come through. There's just some sort of thing that I feel like one of them is just kind of like letting the other one do what they want without saying how they feel. And that is kind of like putting a block on that love romance kind of situation, you know? If that makes any sense to you, Nancy, but that's what I got. For Victoria, will hubby be more romantically open soon and give to our relationship too? Okay, so will Victoria's hubby be more romantically open soon and will give more into the relationship? Will Victoria's hubby be more romantically in the relationship? This one wanted to come out. For Victoria. I definitely feel like your hubby wants to. I don't know what's stopping him, but I do feel like he does want to. If he's going to be doing it soon, it all depends if his energy changes or whatever changes is going on. I don't know if he's like struggling in the man department or whatever is going on with him. But I do feel like he does want to. You know, the Ten of Cups being in the dark. You know, if it was in the light, it'd be like all romance, but it's in the dark. It's kind of like, excuse me, having that doubt or just kind of like feeling drained. But I do feel like they miss you and they miss that romantic connection as much as you do. I do feel that. The Ace of Swords is in the dark, so I don't know if it's just something is not working for him, you know. Depending on his age, you know, sometimes at a certain age they need a little help sometimes, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that is something that he's struggling with. I just kind of like feel that energy is like being frustrated in that department and it's not working even though they want it to. There is the Lovers in the dark, so I really feel like they want this connection. There is the Ten of Pentacles, so I do feel like they are committed. They do want this long-term relationship with you. You know, they do know that they're at a crossroads. They do know that this is a milestone that they have to get past in the relationship. They just don't really know how to move forward or how to take responsibility for whatever is going on between them. So I do feel your hubby wants to be more openly and more romantic with you. It's just kind of going through a struggling, hard time with that for some reason, Victoria. But that's what I got. M. Lourdes, thoughts and feelings of P.S. when he saw me at lunch today. Ooh, M. Lourdes. What are the thoughts and feelings of P.S. when he saw M. Lourdes at lunch today? Hi, Hudson. How are you? Okay, 4. The Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like there was luck there. I do feel like they had a good conversation. I do feel like, they felt like it was a good thing to happen. The Wheel of Fortune. It was, meant to happen. It was destiny. It was meant to happen. Whatever that situation was, I do feel like they felt like it was a good opportunity to see you. There is the Justice is in the dark. I do feel like maybe they were preoccupied with other things or thoughts. I don't know if something was like distracting them from giving you their full attention, but I do feel like they're thinking about you or thinking about. I don't know if they had a conversation with you or whatever they're thinking. I do feel like they're thinking about you. The Ace of Wands too. I do feel like they're thinking about you. I do feel like um, maybe they didn't get to say everything they wanted to say to you, or after lunch they thought of other things they think they should have said to you or asked you or whatever. um the 7 of Cups, I feel like they're trying to make a decision or make a choice about something. So I don't know what the conversation was between the two of you, or if they're thinking about asking you something. um I feel like they're still kind of like thinking about, should I reach out to Lourdes again, or like what should I do? Are we gonna meet for lunch again? Or I feel like whatever it is, that they do have a lot of questions. So I do feel like whatever they thought about you, they're still thinking about you. I don't feel like they feel anything negative towards you. I just feel like they're kind of like just still thinking things. Um, I do feel like um, they're wondering about your progress or inspiration about something. So I don't know what that is or what your connection is with this person, but that's what I thought. You're welcome, Lourdes. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Excuse me. I think I have a frog in my throat or something. Major. Is Nell Virgo planning a new pregnancy with a third child? I don't really do intimacy readings, but we can see what the Virgo is planning. No, I don't really do fertility or politics or medical things. I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. But let's just see here. What is the energy around Nell the Virgo? What are they planning? What are they planning? What is Nature's Nell Virgo planning? I do feel like they are thinking, they are planning, they are reflecting on making a decision or choice about something. There is the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. I do feel like they have some repressed feelings about whatever's going on. I do feel like they do have baby fever. I don't know what they're planning, but I do feel like they do have some baby fever. I do feel like they're kind of like, they feel like they're trying to listen to their intuition and what the next moves are, what they should do. I do feel like they're thinking about themselves. They are trying to do the self-love, self-healing kind of thing. I do feel like they're trying to figure things out. For the 6 of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy of thinking about how things used to be. Maybe they do miss having a baby around. I can feel that energy. There is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is about family, commitments, and responsibilities and all that sort of thing. I do feel like that is something they are thinking and planning. If it's going to happen, I don't know. I can't tell you that. But I do feel like that is something that they are thinking about and considering planning. But You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's not something I can decide, you know? I feel like that is out of my hands. That's what I got for you, Nature. Mike, is someone going to get drunk and confess everything to me? Oh boy. Is someone going to get drunk and confess everything to Mike? Knight of Wands. For the Knight of Wands, I do feel like it's a yes card, but it is in the dark, so I'm not sure. I guess it depends how drunk they get. I don't know. It is a Knight of Wands, so it is a yes, but it is in the dark, so I don't know. It's a possibility. Alright, I guess I am done. Oops. I was trying. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if anybody can hear me, but my screen kind of like froze. But I hope everybody has a good night. There we go. I don't know what happened to my screen, but I hope everybody has a good night, and thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all, and I will try to be back tomorrow. Hopefully I am, depending if I can still talk. But I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Thank you. Hopefully I will. Thank you, Sherry.